What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie. And today we are reviewing Psycho Pharma, Far Beyond Driven. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out every day for you now. From health food reviews, supplement reviews, gizmos, gadgets, goodies, all sorts of good finds for you fine folks out there. So click subscribe and let's get into this. So I'm feeling good. I'm waiting. I got some stims that I'm waiting for them to kick in so I could head over there to my Stairmaster, do my morning fasted cardio. Hope everyone's feeling good today. I'm calling this one Fat Burner Friday. Fat Burner Friday over here. So we got Psycho Pharma sent me a beautiful, beautiful care package over there. I reviewed their chill formula. I forget, it has this ingredient in there, this Skeletum torticum aerial parts extract. And this is actually the first product I really wanted to review by them, but I had samples of some other stuff that I ended up trying first. This is their fat burner, and they also sent me over a few other things, and one of them is Edge of Insanity, which I'm excited to try. I might hit that one up this weekend, we'll see. So anyway, this here is a 30 serving container, and each serving is 2 capsules. It's a simple label. And let's go through it here. So caffeine anhydrous, 250 milligrams. That's an amount that I really like to see in fat burners, whether it's like 200 to 300 is a good amount to me. And then I really like that they have another 100 milligrams of dicaffeine malate with the trademark name Infinergy. So that gives you the prolonged effect of the caffeine. So you get, I think that yields like 75% caffeine. So that's another 75 milligrams. So if you add that up, you get 325 total milligrams of caffeine. So this is definitely on the higher amount for a fat burner. This is a strong product. I think this company is known in the supplement industry for making a strong product. I mean, you don't name your pre-workout Edge of Insanity. That sounds freaking, to the general population, taking a product called Edge of Insanity sounds a little bit intimidating, possibly. But you know, Garage Gym Homie, I'm a recovered addict alcoholic, so I like to push the line a little bit. So Edge of Insanity sounds like a good time to me. I'll tell you that right now. So anyway, then you got this Zembrin, it's like a registered name, the Skeletum torticum aerial parts extract. I'm not freaking Bill Nye the Science Guy. I don't know what the heck that is. I think it gives you like more of a calming effect, kind of like chills you out a little. There's a bunch of, you know what, I take it back. I don't really know what the heck it's for, and I didn't do much research behind it. I looked it up on Reddit. I wasn't able to find a whole ton of information on it, so do your own dang research, and please comment in the comment section telling me what it is. I don't claim to know every freaking science behind every ingredient. There's a lot of reviewers out there that are much more well-versed than me. I come from the practical standpoint here. So then you got GYMHOMIE HCl 5 milligrams. So that's not the, that's not alpha yo. That's the GYMHOMIE, the African tree bark that gives you a little thermogenic effect, a little bit of energy, a little bit of heart rate elevation, a little bit of increasing your sex drive. It's good for your blood flow and all. There's a whole bunch of benefits behind GYMHOMIE, and a lot of people call it their secret ingredient to fat loss. I've taken it on its own, but to me, I feel like it's much better when it's in a formula like this combined with other things. A lot of things are, only so good on their own, but when you combine them with a bunch of, different things, it like brings the best out of them, in my opinion. Okay, then you got alpha-yohimbine, 4 milligrams. So that's a high amount there. A lot of people are sensitive to it. Me, it all depends on the product. I've taken products with 5 milligrams of it, and I had very minimal side effects. I've taken products with 2.5 milligrams of it, and I've had the sweats and the nose runs and everything. So I guess it depends where it's sourced from, the purity and all that. So this can be intimidating to some people who see this. They might say, I ain't messing with that. But for me, I'm gonna try whatever, I'm gonna try whatever. So they claim here, motivation to the extreme, insane focus, elevate mood. So you're winning here, you get 30 servings here. So I've taken this a few times now, and I'm ready to review it. So you know how I do it. I take mine fasted with just water before I go hit my cardio in the morning. That's how I take my fat burners. I treat them like pre-workouts for cardio. So my experience with this, 3 times now I've taken it. 3 times I've taken this thing, and each experience has matched perfectly. This mother effer hits freaking hard and fast and quick and rapidly and right away. Hits right freaking away. This, I almost said it. I almost cursed. I gave that up a while ago. This thing right here, if you're not prepared for it, this thing's gonna have you zooming, okay? When I took this and I went and hit that cardio, my heart rate was at like 130, and I felt this within a minute, and it jumped up to like 170. I had to slow the cardio down, because I don't want to burn any of this precious muscle over here. I can't have my heart rate too high, I get a little worried about it. I had to slow the cardio down. This thing hit me hard hitting freaking fat burner right here in a very good, positive way. I was sitting there, and I don't know what's in here that delivers the mood elevation, but it gave me a very good, productive energy. When I went, after the cardio, I did 35 minutes. This is my first time taking, I'm talking about. I went to take a shower, got all fresh. I definitely felt the effects of the Alpha Yo. I had a little bit of cold sweats, just a little bit. It was not anything unbearable or intense. Like Heroline was way worse. Heroline gave me way more cold sweats with that 3 milligrams than 4 milligrams of this. So this was much more tolerable. I went to the office, and the cold sweats don't last all day, but the energy in this boy lasted for freaking hours. I'm talking about all day at the office till like 2 o'clock. I felt the freaking energy. I felt so productive. I was over there doing paperwork. I was over there answering phones. It didn't screw my appetite up, which I really liked. I don't like appetite suppression in fat burners because I'm gonna eat the same freaking thing anyway, whether I'm on the fat burner or not. So I'd rather not force myself to eat. This was a super positive, good experience. It's a hard hitter. This thing will have you moving. It'll wake your punk butt up, get you into gear, and get you going. It's not mood elevation like DMHA, like, euphoric mood elevation. It just uplifts you and puts you in the zone. And actually, when I was doing the cardio, it hit, but it didn't really taper off. by the time I got to the office an hour later, I was still freaking going. This thing, it doesn't seem like they use cheap ingredients in here. This thing will have you moving. So I would describe this as a hard hitter, a long-lasting energy, definitely noticeable mood elevation, and a little bit of hot and cold sweats, just a little bit from the Alpha Yo. But to me, the juice is worth the squeeze. Any negative effects that come with this, which are really minimal, is definitely worth it. Hey man, the stims are starting to kick in now. We're starting to get, are you guys geared up for High Stim Saturday tomorrow? Are you ready for High Stim Saturday? Listen, so I think this is definitely worth it. 3 times I took this. After the first time, I was looking forward to taking this both times. I took it once a week. You know, I space out my fat burners. I don't overdo it. I took this once a week. I didn't want to take it 3 days in a row or anything because I want to feel the full effects. And it did what it claims it did. It gave me motivation. It gave me good focus with a very minimal ingredient list. I really am happy to see dicaffeine malate in my fat burners because after my cardio, I go to the office and I like my energy to last, you know, through my morning. And the dicaffeine malate, it seems to be a very effective ingredient. So if you want a nice hard-hitting fat burner, and this was not anything that was too much for me. I didn't feel like, oh, I can't function at work today or whatever. I felt like it was just right. So that's what I got for you. The only negative thing I could say is if you're sensitive to the Alpha Yo, it might not be for you. For me, this was completely tolerable, and I think it's up there with a top hitter fat burner. I think it's a very good product, and I've been hearing about Pharma for a while now. I'm really grateful they sent over their stuff. I'm excited to try Edge of Insanity. I heard they toned it down for the newer version, and it's a much better experience now than what it once was, and I'm excited. So listen, together, let's get this dang muscle. Garage Gym Homies, always here to give you to you straight. Always. If you like the review, subscribe to the channel. Give me a like. Share it with your priest, your rabbi, your neighbor, your therapist, your attorney. If you didn't like the review, you can also share it with those people and give me a subscribe. God bless all of you. I'm out.